Today let's have a look at the chapter company secretary, and we're going to have a look at the very short answers, how are being answered, and the explanation behind each and every question and answer over there. So the first question which we are going to see is who is a secretary? So basically, when you take a company, it is an artificial being which is being registered under law. But if you see, we need people to make the company function and take up its day-to-day work. So the people who are going to assist the company in performing the various types of functions are going to be the people called as a secretary. So first of all, the word secretary is originated from a Latin word which is called secretarius, which means secret. And in a company, if we see, a secretary is going to be the person who is going to perform the various responsibilities of the company and is responsible for the general performance of the organization. So such a person is going to be called as a secretary. So the second question which we are going to see is what is meant by meeting. So basically, a meeting is going to be a place or a situation where the members of the company and the key managerial persons of the company meet together, get together and discuss the various matters of the company. So that is what is going to be transacted at a company meeting. So now what is meant by meeting is, so according to a company, a meeting must be a company meeting which must be convened or set up in perfect compliance, that is according to the rules and regulations which are being conveyed in the provisions of the Companies Act. So a meeting which is being conducted with the compliance of the provision of the Companies Act is only called as a company meeting according to the company's law. Secondly, if you see, any business which is going to be transacted in the meeting, it should be done professionally so that later criticisms or it shouldn't be liable to be questioned under any irregularity. Next question which you are going to see is what is a resolution. So resolution, if you see, it is very simple. The decisions which are taken at a meeting of a company are called resolution. Or in other words, a particular issue which is put forward in a meeting which has the required amount of minimum number of members to be discussing it and which is being passed over through voting, that is, a decision is being taken through a proper voting procedure, becomes a resolution. The next question which we are going to see is who is a proxy. So proxy is basically a person who is going to represent a shareholder in a meeting where the shareholder is not able to physically be present at the meeting. So on behalf of a shareholder can appoint another person who is called as a proxy. So a proxy can only be present at the meeting, but he cannot vote. He has no rights or responsibilities to vote at a meeting. The next question which we are going to see is what is voting. So the term vote is originated from Latin word which is called votum, which means the desire of a person or the wish of a person, that is indicating the wish of a person. So here vote is where one formally declares his opinion regarding an issue in the particular meeting of a company. That is whether the shareholder is in favor of or he is not in favor of that particular issue.